You're watching Environment and UTV show.
Aspect of flooding I have here. The environmental implications of flooding.
You're watching Environment and UTV
One,
show.
before we analyze environmental implication, we need to know what are the components of the environment. Environment
You're watching
comprises
Environment and UTV show.
the biophysical, the plant, the animal, the soil, the water we drink, including the groundwater. Those are all biophysical. We have the social environment. The human beings that live, their style of living, their health, their welfare, that's social. They will have the health component of the environment. The state of health, absence of disease for the people that live there. When you say environmental implication of flooding, number one, let's look at the social. People are displaced. They abandon their houses. This is not because I have a friend who said he left his house because of armed robbery. They visited him about 2 or 3 times consecutively, and the guy has to abandon his house. He relocated. But here, flooding has caused people to pack, leave their house. And one thing that follows flooding is erosion. There are two twin brothers or sisters we can't separate. When you have flooding, heavy torrents of flood, we have seen cases where flood carry vehicle. The last one that happened was a man was driving and he came across the one that used to happen in the Upper Mission area. The flood carried the vehicle. He thought he could navigate. The flood carried the vehicle. And before you know it, turn it over. They lost the man. We're talking of implication of flooding. People have to desert their houses, relocate. Sometimes if you quantify what happened to houses that are deserted, imagine your furniture, imagine all the electrical equipment, everything you have, the whole house is submerged. You have to save your head first. Some have to just swim, virtually. Some constructed this makeshift bridge to be able to move from their house. It's traumatic. What happened to people? Economic loss, trauma, the health. When you have flooding, all the debris, all the contaminants on the surface of water, they are all washed to the stream. And this contaminates the water body. Health aspects. And we have had a serious case of epidemics due to flooding. When water overstays in a particular place, there's a lot of contamination. Then when you come to the biophysical aspect, a soil that is inundated, a soil that is waterlogged for a long period cannot be productive. Farmlands are destroyed. I told somebody we should undertake a post-impact assessment of flooded areas. Let's look at the soil nutrient level. Let's look at the consistency of the soil to see how much it differs from an area that is not flooded. You know, crops cannot grow well there. When we talk of farming, then before you know it, federal government, state government, they're not looking, buying bags of rice to supply. The economic loss is not only to the individual, it's to the state, it's to the government. Disease outbreak, that's health-wise. Poor soil fertility, rendering entire farmland unproductive. Loss of lives, mortality. People died during flood. said a young man was trying to cross. He thought it was the flood was just to walk over, and the person was carried. He died. So many people die as a result of flooding. So we have economic loss of life, of productivity, of soil, farmlands, then disease outbreak. How much can we quantify? There is no disaster, really, that surpasses flooding at the global level, apart from heavy disease epidemics. Flooding, I told you, rank next in terms of total percentage.